Hey guys, welcome to Poor Man Mods. I just got the Supra retuned and dynoed, and I thought I'd finally reveal the horsepower to you. I haven't had this car on a dyno since 2018 when I took it to Haltech, and there have been some changes since then. If you're here strictly to see the dyno footage, you can skip to this part of the video right here, and that'll take you right to the dyno. Before that footage, I'll talk about the car a little bit just so you can get an understanding of why it's making the power it is, and then even I'll talk about my future plans with the car. So back in 2018, when I did a Haltech ECU swap on this and took it down to Lexington, Kentucky to Haltech's headquarters, it made 401 at the wheels down there. And since then, I have significantly upgraded the turbo and the fuel system. So pretty much what I have going on right now is a stock bottom end 1JZ. The only modifications to the engine itself are Brian Crower stage 2 cams, 264 cams. But stock head bolts, stock head gasket, and I have ID 1050 injectors. So pretty big injectors. I'm running 93 octane, not E85, but I am spraying water meth injection. I'm doing like a 300 horsepower nozzle that sprays. I use blue washer fluid, so that's like 80% water, 20% methanol. That comes on at 15 pounds of boost. And the turbo I'm using, it was an H1C turbo that I sent out to Turbolab of America, and they totally reworked it. They essentially made it into like an HX40. They put a bigger turbine on it, a bigger billet compressor wheel. I think it's like a 64 millimeter wheel. Totally upgraded the whole turbo, and they said it's capable of 700 horsepower. And I also put in the Walbro 440 fuel pump. So I basically had the fuel system to support E85 on this car, but I'm not running E85. So Walbro 440 fuel pump, stock fuel lines, Injector Dynamics ID 1050 injectors with a radium fuel rail, meth injection, cams, and 19.5 pounds of boost from a modified H1C turbo from Turbolab of America. Not sure the specs on my intercooler. One of the guys that works down at Haltech actually sold me the intercooler that's on this car, and they said it made like 700 or 800 horsepower on a 2J car down there. So pretty good intercooler, but I don't know the specs on it. That's pretty much all there is power-wise for this car. It's pretty much a stock 1J with just modified stuff around it. And it put down 505 horsepower to the wheels down at JE Import Performance at 19.5 pounds of boost. So pretty good numbers, 505 horsepower. I'm pretty sure I'm pushing the limit of the stock head bolts and head gaskets on this motor. So I'm not sure how many times it'll make 505 horsepower, but it's running pretty good, runs really good. I'm not going to modify the engine any further the way that it is. My ultimate plan is, if you've been following my videos, I 1UZ swapped my IS300. Well, right over here, I have the 2J block, and I have forged internals for that. So eventually, I don't know what the timetable is on this, but eventually, I'm putting forged internals in the 2J block, and then putting the 2J block in here, and it'll make who knows what. But I'm pretty much done tinkering with the 1J. Eventually, the 1J bottom end will come out, and I think I'm going to sell that to a friend. So I'm kind of playing musical engines here. So that's pretty much it on my setup and the future plans. With the 2J bottom end, I guess I could easily make 600 or 700 horsepower, but I don't really know if the car needs that much more. But just swapping in the 2J bottom end will really help the turbo spool. So we'll see what happens when we get there, which could be a year, 2, or 5, who knows. So now that I told you all about the car, I'll leave you with the dyno footage of it. It's not the best video quality. I wasn't the one who filmed it, unfortunately, but it's better than nothing. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the dyno clip and the sexual noises that this 1J makes. See ya.